What's up, Dorkalicious? My name is Lydia.
And this is Kenny G.
And welcome to our Dorkalicious podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Full Metal Panic. Oh my goodness, what's it called again?
Invisible Victory.
Invisible Victory. Yay! So this has been like 10 years in the making?
10 years, probably more.
Good Lord. It's been a long time since Full Metal Panic has come out. Essentially what had happened was Full Metal Panic was being done by this awesome animation studio, and then
Kyoko Animations.
Yes.
Or Kyoto.
Kyoto? Yeah, Kyoto, that's right, yeah. And then Haruhi Suzumiya took off, and that particular studio would only do like one series at a time, right? But when Haruhi took off, they just dedicated themselves to that. So Full Metal Panic was put on the back burner for some time until very recently. Oh, sorry, that's our cat in a paper bag. Until very recently, we were picked up. Is this the same studio?
No, it's a different studio.
Oh, that's probably why. I think that studio. I think they just got,
Zebek, it says. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, so anyways, you can kind of tell there is a difference. I mean, there is a difference in quality.
The animation quality is poorer?
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And even just, like, the cuts and stuff. I mean, like, I'm obviously very excited that Full Metal Panic is back because it was a wonderful series. Like, when we watched it, we moved Full Metal Panic, Second Raid, then Fumo Fu, right? So, like, and there are still books out there that need to be animated as well. But
6 of them, I think.
Yeah, so it's, it's been some time, and we have been waiting some time. But, like, I get the feeling that maybe they made fans wait too long. So, like, I'm hoping that this gets renewed, but I'm not having, like, the warm fuzzies that it's going to be.
Well, it depends. Depends if it does well with the core audience they're targeting, which is
Japan,
mecha fans, right? It's there's the Fumo Fu was like the comedy lovey-dovey.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, I liked Fumo Fu a lot as well. The Second Raid was more serious, but still had some light moments.
Yeah.
And
this is dark.
And now things getting serious now.
Whoa.
Things are getting real dark and real serious.
Yeah, because in the last one, the guy.
Well, let's go from the start.
Yeah.
In the first episode, it's still kind of lighthearted.
Oh, like we're talking about this? No, yeah, like I'm saying the previous seasons where the villain was defeated, so this is like a whole new villain.
Yes,
sort of.
So you meet Leonard in Second Raid.
Yeah,
he snatches her kiss, doesn't he?
Yes, on the rooftop.
Yeah,
like a rapey jerk.
Yeah, that is kind of rapey.
It's kind of rapey, yeah. So Leonard is present, but I guess I'm not sure. Like, I guess this new company got hired by Leonard? How did that?
No, he's running I don't think he's running it. He's part of it.
Yeah.
He's a wizard too, right?
He's a wizard too.
He's got the same abilities as Tessa and Kaname.
Cool.
So this new season starts lighthearted, or a little lighthearted. You get a little lovey-dovey action for about
10 seconds.
the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Before it starts getting dark, and Leonard is.
He's like, I'm coming for you.
I don't know. Should we say spoiler? I guess we could just say spoilers. I mean.
Yeah, I guess so. So Tessa and Leonard meet at their parents' grave, and then they're like, I'm coming for you, Tessa. Like, don't even. And she's
We're
like,
rivals
yeah.
now.
And like both of them like brought like little mini armies with them.
Yes.
Like, don't F with me. Oh yeah, don't F with me. Okay, we'll walk away this time. So it was kind of like, ooh, like that's very like dark. It started off kind of dark, and then but then we get the lovey-dovey happy moment, and then Leonard's at Kaname's apartment, and he's like, so you can come now, or we're gonna like, F you up. And then she's
Kaname,
like,
come with me now, Kaname, or I'm gonna F everyone up.
And she's like,
this is like your last warning.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, we're not goofing around. We actually hired people who are good this time. Not that crazy guy who's like, Kashim!
Kashim!
Yeah. And so...
what was that dude's name?
Oh, it'll come to me. I can't remember.
It's not Gato.
Gowron.
Gowron?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Crazy Gowron.
Yes, he was, he had his own, like, personal stuff with Sagara. That's kind of, I think, what got in his way of total annihilation and defeat and stuff. So anyways, so that was his major thing. So this seems like a legitimately hired, well-oiled machine company who's like, yeah, we're just gonna destroy everything.
We're just gonna F you up.
Yeah, right? So he's like, okay, come with me now. And she's like, nah. And then Sagara's like, all right, let's extract.
We need extraction,
helicopter. And they're like, yeah, we're coming. And then like everything just goes.
Everything goes to hell. So yeah, that's basically the first episode. The second is them trying to escape as they're getting pursued by all these soldiers trying to get them.
Yeah, they're in like a parking lot.
It's like an open battle in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right? Through the streets of Tokyo, and they're fighting. It gets very violent.
Yeah, and it gets very like there's like a bystander got hit in the leg, and he's like, "That's fine, let's go." I'm like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
like, so much for like the hero, right? Like, I'll save everyone.
The whole point is that
he's an anti-hero.
Well, no, that Kaname's seeing the reality of war, right?
Yeah,
she's lived this innocent life as a schoolgirl, right? Mm-hmm. And Sosuke's lived a very hard life, right?
Full of war. So he's used to that. He's like, yeah, whatever.
So yeah, he is used to it, and he's had to kill before, right? But she's seen him kill before, so it's not like
super shocking.
They're playing it off as like it's super shocking, but she's seen him kill before, so I don't know why it's that shocking. But it is shocking to see innocent civilians caught in the action and them getting hurt.
Especially like in her hometown. I think like when he was killing people, it was kind of like away.
Like a battlefield.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like now it's just like, oh, someone just got shot on the street. It's like, ooh.
And it's partly my fault.
Yes.
Because they're after me.
Yes.
And this guy got caught in the crossfire.
That's right, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So like that was like, whoa,
so she's feeling guilty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's basically what happens in episode 2. There's this car chase, which is very poorly animated.
Oh god, it's horrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
I would say the animation of like the actual characters, like Kaname and Sosuke, they're not bad. They're not bad.
They're not as nice as the other one. You can tell.
They're well, Fumufu they drew Kaname with very feminine, cutesy features. Whereas here they're drawing her more
like kind of like first season.
More like the first season.
Yeah.
And more serious, and she looks. You never see her smile at all.
Yeah.
Basically, the whole time she's just depressed.
Well, yeah.
I mean, there's war going on, so you kind of you get it. You get it.
Yeah.
But shit, like I've read all of the books.
Yeah.
And shit gets serious from here on.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop being serious for quite some time.
Damn.
So fans who like that little bit of like lightheartedness that's in Full Metal Panic are not going to be too happy.
Oh.
So, anyways, there's a poorly animated car chase. They manage to escape.
Yeah.
They get to some park where they're trying to get on the helicopter, but the helicopter gets shot down. Then the arbalist comes out and
out of the shot down helicopter.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
and then he guns all of them down, and then Kaname's like, "Oh my god, everyone's getting killed!" Right? Even though she's seen it happen before, but she's more.
It's like in a park.
It's like traumatic. It's traumatic.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
So then they escape. Then they find out that Kyoko has a bomb strapped to her. Yeah. And they're like, "Turn yourself in, or we're gonna blow her up."
Yeah, and
the whole school too.
Yeah, during this time, also the main base is under attack as well.
Yes.
By like these like huge golden robots with the one eye.
The behemoth.
Yeah, there you go, the behemoth.
I think they call them behemoths.
I think so. Anyways, and so like they're just getting like obliterated because they're like all communications are out. We're just getting like fired on like left, right, and center, and like we need to fuel up the submarine. It's time.
Fuel up the Dodanen.
Yeah. So like it's very scary because like usually like the heroes are kind of have a little bit of a upper hand, but in this case, just like they're getting like obliterated like everywhere.
Completely demolished.
Yeah. You see people dying and getting shot, and you're like, whoa, like this is getting very dark.
Yeah, it gets dark, and then there's like a traitor.
Yes.
Right, but then he comes back to his senses and doesn't betray them.
Yeah, I think he sacrifices himself, doesn't he?
I think so. Yeah, I think he does sacrifice himself. He redeems himself, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyways, there's the A plot, the B plot.
Yeah, that's right.
The B plot is what's happening with Tessa,
Yeah.
and they escape on the submarine.
Yeah.
That in episode 4. That's basically what happens, though. Is Kurtz, the sniper guy, gets in a sniper battle with the big mech.
Yeah.
And all the other mechs are like distracting the big mechs.
Yes.
And then the main plot, the A plot, is Sosuke and Kaname. And you can explain what just happened at the end of. We just finished episode 4.
Yes.
Right, which is the end of the first book they're covering, which is Continuing on My Own. So there's actually 5 books left. So I have no idea how they plan to fit 5 books in 8 episodes that are remaining. So obviously...
Do you think they're going to finish the whole series?
No. I think they're going to do 2 more books, and then they're going to leave 3 books for if they get renewed. Mm-hmm. And that's a stretch, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Because they've waited so long that they've lost some of the fan base.
That's right.
And so getting renewed for a second season at this point is going to be very difficult.
Yeah. And even like the hype that, prior to this being released, it wasn't as big as it should have been.
Yeah.
Right? It was just like I think they had like a teaser trailer at like a convention that was like mostly text. And you're like, oh, yay, this is great. Like, let me say something, right? But like, they're just like, we literally have nothing.
We haven't done anything yet.
It's coming, I swear.
Yeah.
Please read this text that you can't read. It's like, oh, thanks, awesome, yay. Like a bunch of like stills. Remember, was this fan made? Like, it was like kind of not, inspiring. So I feel like that kind of hurt it a bit. The fact that they waited too long hurt it a bit. The fact that this animation is kind of terrible. And
it's not horrible. I think the mech battles in episode 4 were okay.
Yeah. Like the car scene was just awful.
Yeah. It was like initial D season 1.
Yeah, totally. That's what I was exactly thinking the same thing. So then what else? Okay, so episode 4 we have the A plot, like you're saying. So
they go and they rescue Kyoko.
Yes, and like they evacuate the school, and then the teacher was actually
there was Wraith from the second raid, who was like the backup for Sagara, was
reveals herself
and saves what do you call it? Sosuke.
Yeah. She was about to get like kapowed.
Yeah.
By like 3 like hitmen, right? On the rooftop, and then she's like takes off her wig and she's like, ha! And you're like, what?
I'm Wraith.
You the whole time? It's crazy. So then he cuts the bomb. She's safe. The school's evacuated. We're good. And then they get into the arbalist. Is that, yeah, and then
there's
there's shrapnel that hits her, and then she's like, I'm dying.
Shrapnel hits Kyoko.
Yes.
Then Sagara goes on like a mad rampage.
Yes.
Because he's super. He's seeing the innocence lost in these kids, right?
Yeah. Which hurts.
And he goes on a rampage, killing all the mechs. Then Leonard shows up to interfere.
In his super mech.
And takes out Sagara.
Like the legs and the arms of the mech, and and then he's just outside, just shooting with the gun. He's like, I'm gonna get you. He's like bleeding. He's like,
Yeah, he doesn't give up. You gotta give him that.
So then obviously Kaname has like visions, and then Leonard does like this telepathic like me.
I'm going to kill him unless you give yourself up. Yeah. So she shows up and agrees to go with them, and then he's like, I'll bring you back. Yes, that happens in the books. That's an important part in the book. Is he goes to the school and he explains who he really is.
And everyone's pissed.
Everyone's angry at him, and he says, when I bring her back, please welcome her.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a really important part. That they did an okay job highlighting that. So I would say episode 4 was the best episode so far.
Yeah.
Episode 1, the only good part was the hand-holding scene.
Yeah, totally agree.
Episode 2 and 3 was very mediocre.
Well, like it felt like just you know like the filler to get to like the next major part.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
But we're already over 10 minutes. But basically, I really hope that it gets renewed because I want the story to be finished.
Yes.
I hate this idea of having half-finished stories. Right? Like
we'll revisit back in 20 years.
Yeah, we'll get back to it in another 10 years.
No, for the love of God, I need some closure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we've been needing closure for 10 years.
Yeah.
So they come back and they're going to do, like, a half-seas?
Yeah.
And then still not give closure?
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
I hope it gets renewed for a second season, but the animation quality is getting a little better, but it was kind of poor at the start.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think it'll be hard to get fans when...
you essentially, like, alien.
Anyone who's jumping in now... is like, what? Who are all these people?
Yes.
What are all these relationships? Who's Tessa? Why does Tessa like Sosuke? Well, they haven't even covered that yet.
No.
Like, none of that stuff.
No.
So, and we're 4 episodes in. So we're actually we're 1 book in.
Yeah.
So, I hope things go well, but, episode 4 was great. The others were so-so. Yes,
I agree. Well, I mean, like, let's just hope that it gets better. So,
Okay.
Obviously, this has spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Should have said that before. Anyways, so if you like what you see, please smash that like button. And if you really like what you see, if you can hit the subscribe button, that way you can see new stuff that comes from us.
Yes, we'll do the next book. When they do the next book in the anime, we'll talk about that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we also have Twitter, UR_Dorkalicious. And it's been fun dorking out with you. This has been Lydia.
And Ken.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.